Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Avery, but I go by Soavecito, and I'm a horror content creator. Welcome to episode 21 of Whispers of Horror, where we have our guest Anis, who's going to tell us about their game, Lorrenz Fries. And I'm so excited to hear about this because the game looks super dope. How you doing today, Anis?
Hey, everybody. Doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing good, doing good. I know you said it's super late for you, and I just want to say I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to be a part of this. We're just gonna get just straight into it. So could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
So I'm 26. I have been an indie developer for 5 years now. Ever since I left high school, I started this game dev journey.
Okay, how long has this have you been game developing?
Ever since I left high school, it's about 5 years or 6 years.
Okay, okay,
I've been learning from zero.
nice, nice. What made you decide to be a game developer? Like, what made you make that idea?
It was when I first discovered RPG Maker.
Okay,
Like it was so easy to make games with it. It was amazing for me.
nice,
My
nice,
passions, yeah,
awesome.
started from there.
How many games have you been have how many games have you worked on during your gaming development career?
Um, I think the first few projects doesn't matter. It was just to learn.
Okay.
So my real first game is Lorrenz Fries.
Okay. And how long have you been developing Lorentz Fries?
About 4 years now.
Okay.
It's because I used the project to learn game dev. So at first it started RPG Maker.
Hmm.
Then when I started to feel comfy, I decided to change engine. That's when I discovered Godot.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. I was gonna ask, like, I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna show people the game, but can you tell me a little bit about your horror game and what sets it apart from other titles in the market?
I think it's the art style. It's cute and creepy at the same time. It's like, have you ever played the Corpse Party?
Oh, you said it's like a corpse party in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice.
Corpse Party with action RPG.
Yeah, no, I definitely got that corpse party vibes when I first saw you when I saw some of the clips that you posted on X, which I really
Yes.
do enjoy, like the 2D art style and just the pixel related style of the game play too. Do you have an idea when you might want to release this game, or like how finished is the game?
Um, right now, I am aiming for a demo.
Okay.
I'm hoping to release somewhere in the next 2 months, but
Oh,
the full game will take about a year to make.
okay. Okay. Um, oh, sorry, I had my questions up, but it literally fell away. Let's talk about how do you approach crafting the atmosphere and setting it to invoke fear and tension when it comes to this game?
Uh, I focus on lighting and music at the same time. It's really important to set the mood with the, let's say, for example, a red light or something.
Mm-hmm.
I also use cutscenes. I use a lot of cutscenes.
Okay, okay. What is the story behind this game? And then how did you come up with the name Lorrenz Fries?
Um, the name of the facility that the game take apart. So it's like the whole place is owned by the Lorrenz family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You said that obviously you said Corpse Party was an influence to this game. Is there anything else that influenced the making of this?
Oh yeah, Silent Hill.
Okay, Silent Hill. And is there anything else,
Um,
or just and why Silent Hill? Like, what parts of Silent Hill did you try to incorporate into your game?
um, I think the music,
Okay.
like the music in Silent Hill, was so unique for a horror game. It used like rock and that shit. So it was really important to search and find similar music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for open source, and
Nice.
then the art style. My game use a parallel universe
Okay, parallel.
system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
So yeah. So the other world is really similar to Silent Hill, like the environment and the vibe.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was watching some of the clips and I noticed that it definitely has. I could definitely see what you're saying, like Silent Hill, Corpse Party. Like I said, the biggest thing that drawn me to your game was just seeing that, like just the graphics. You know, I love the 2D art and like just the pixels and all that stuff, man. Like that's my like you said, like very similar to Corpse Party, is right up my alley. Like I just like love the animations and everything like that. How long did
Thank
it
you,
take
man.
you to get some, like, did you have any troubles like developing in this game? Like what are some like highlights and lowlights of during the process of making this?
Um, I think when I wanted to start, I had to learn how to code
Mm-hmm.
and how to draw. So at first I spent about a year just practicing and practicing over and over.
Mm-hmm.
When I felt that I could make something like environments and that stuff, that's
Mm-hmm.
when I decided to start, to really start.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let me ask you, when it comes to like, obviously you have a vision when the game is fully finished, but what do you want players to feel or impression they want? Sorry, let me rephrase that question. How when the game is fully released, like, what is your vision or what is the message you want people to feel like get when playing this game for the first time?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't know, but
No,
I
and
think I
that's
just
totally fine.
so far, so so far I've been making something that I think is fun.
Okay.
If someone else think it's fun, then he have the same taste as me.
Nice. Okay. No, I get that. I totally get that. Do you know how long you want the game to be, and how many levels do you
Yeah.
think that you might add into it?
Oh yeah. I'm hoping that's gonna be at least more than 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice.
Yeah. Like the game is divided by chapters.
Okay.
So for every chapter, there's gonna be a timeline and a new character, new environment.
Okay.
Amid this, so the game could be as diverse as possible because I still want to experiment and learn from it.
which is a good idea. I mean, which is cool. Like, like it just learning new strategies and implementing new things into the game is. I think that's a great thing to do throughout your process of making this. I wanted to talk about some of the enemies that you came up with. Like, how did you come up with some of these enemies? That you put in the game. I see there's a diverseness of it. Like I saw a crow, and then I saw this small little creature. But how many enemies are you trying to put in this game, and like, and where did you get the ideas from?
So the very first enemy I made was the crab, the small enemy. I
Hmm.
don't know if you saw it.
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one was inspired by Half-Life 1,
Yep.
the crab thing.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah,
Great game.
so yeah, it's one of my favorites. So I was just experimenting with the AI, and I wanted to see if I could make animations for anime as well. And then, if you notice, the crab is fleshy.
Hmm.
He has like yeah. So there's gonna be fleshy enemies for the other world. There's gonna be some ghosts for also a separated environment.
Hmm.
So each enemy will be in the theme of the environment.
Okay. I think that's awesome. Will there be boss battles?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
At every end of chapter.
Of the chapter. How long are the
Yeah.
how long will some of the chapters be on average?
I think I think about 2 hours for a chapter.
Oh, okay. So there's gonna be 2 hours per chapter and potentially 8 chapters. You said
Yeah,
that's
about 8. For now, I'm focusing on the first 4.
okay.
Then, I mean, I still don't know when I want to do when I finish the first 4 chapters.
No,
But if the game is successful, I'll probably make more.
okay. Awesome, awesome. Um, what is your favorite part of developing this game?
Uh, I think it's discovering what I am capable of.
Okay.
Like, I'm always challenging myself. Hey, can I do that? You get it?
Okay, I totally get that. Like, I think that's awesome that you want to like push, see what you're capable of. I kind of do the same thing when it comes to like streaming. I just want like making a podcast. Like, trying to be a streamer in a podcast and do a podcast is not easy. But then I add like eventually this show will be a call-in show, so I want to see what I'm made of, and I totally respect that you're grinding to see what kind of game you can come up with. So, like I said, so far it looks truly amazing. But I wanted to ask, uh, obviously, a community is a big thing regarding like just the success of a game. How have you incorporated like opinions on some of the games, and how do you incorporate like just the community? And have you taken any advice from those people to and implement into your game?
What do you mean by getting communities in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
game?
yeah. So you know how you
Like
post
making?
yeah. So like when you post on X or anything, has anybody give any tips or any suggestions, and have you taken any of those suggestions
Oh
into your game?
yeah, yeah, for sure. And I've been posting since day one.
Okay,
I'm always looking for feedback, what people think, what to do, what not to do. So
gotcha.
that's how,
Is there any examples
yeah.
that you would like to tell our audience of like something that somebody suggested that you thought was a good idea to put into the game?
For example, the AI voice.
Okay.
I made it. I made a devlog with the AI voice, and
Mm-hmm.
I asked the opinion of people, and I got so much feedback that I totally changed it. Because if I didn't get feedback, they said a lot of people still hate AI and think it's red flags for game.
No, yeah, I totally get it. Like, I'm still, I think, I don't know how to feel. I guess I don't know how to feel with AI yet. I think it's just too new, and I think that makes people afraid when people are utilizing a tool to help them make certain products and or just certain art. Um, I think it's just too new, and people could be afraid of it, and just the fear of the unknown can sway people's opinion in a negative light. So honestly, I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I think it's just like I said. I think it's just too new for me to even determine it. But I have no problems if people use tools to have their vision of a game come to fruition. So that's just my opinion on it. So um,
Yeah.
let me add, like, I'm a firm believer of jump scares. Like, I love jump scares. Is there gonna be jump scares in the game, or and and if so, do you plan on putting a lot, a little, or how do you incorporate that into your game?
Oh yeah, I have jump scares, but uh, I think I implemented them well. Like when you get in a room,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't check corners and stuff, you might get jump scared by an enemy. So before you loot, gotta clear the room.
Okay, okay. I look for that's what I love to hear. I love when people say jump scares are something that is going to be in horror games. Is all I love. I think there's a good balance, like not too many, but not having too less. So having that perfect balance makes a good horror game. So I look forward to it when this game demo comes out in a couple of months. But I don't even think I asked in the beginning. Like, how did you get into horror, and how did you decide that you wanted to make a horror game and not other genres?
Um, my first projects were medieval,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started to study the market, and I saw that there is a lack of horror games.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was in the RPG Maker side.
Okay.
I think.
Did I lose you? Hello?
Oh,
Oh, I thought I lost you for a second.
oh no. So I said that horror games stands out a lot from games, and then there's just something about it. You can't uh, just come and make a horror game.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta study a lot of stuff, like
I
how to make the environment, the music, the poetry, psychology. It's a it's a great challenge,
and I
and
totally
I
agree with
think
that. I agree with that.
yeah, and I
I was
think since sorry,
No, no, go
yeah,
ahead. Sorry, sorry. I apologize. Continue.
I said and I think since horror games are hard to make, then maybe if I make one, I'll get a chance to make something stand out.
Valid. That's a valid point. Like you said, horror games are not easy to do because there's so many factors into it. But I mean, and this leads to my next question. What do you think is the most important thing? What is the most important factor into making a horror game? Like, out of all the things you named, like, what is the most thing that people should focus on or at making games like horror games?
Um, think it's the incorporation.
Okay.
Like if you keep on making horror, people will get used to it. So you gotta make beautiful places that feel safe, like a beach, sunset, something that will calm the player. And then you start to slowly give him the horror, like a bit by bit.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, no,
it will change.
I get that.
Thanks.
Let me ask, like, how many hours in a day do you work on this game?
Uh, at least 12 hours a day.
You 12 hours a day?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you balance?
Um.
I was gonna. Sorry, this leads into another question. Like, how do you balance like your personal life with making from your game development life, and how do you find a good balance for that?
I think it's pretty easy
Okay.
because I work at home and I can work at any time I want.
Okay.
So if it's sunny outside or it looks nice, I just go do something funny, like walk in gardens or hang out with friends.
Okay.
But
I know you said that you do maybe 12 hours a day. How do you have you ever experienced anything like burnout? Like, do you feel yourself ever get burned, like not wanting to work on a project one
oh
day?
yeah, man. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay. How do you deal with
Oh,
that? How do you overcome like that feeling of, damn, today I don't want to work on a game, but how do you overcome like not giving up on a project or even not working on it that specific day?
so before I got a publisher for the game,
Hmm.
when I got a burnout, I will just stop working for a month. Like live my life, live as a 25 years guy that don't do game dev,
Hmm.
you know. And then when I feel like when I'm ready, I just get back to my 12-hour shift instantly. Because I think it's also great because it gives me a fresh start. Like even I get used to the game too much, so sometimes I gotta step out of it, you know, take a break, relax.
Okay, that I mean it makes sense. Like take a break into you feel like it's a good time to get back into it. Yeah, no, I've done the same thing. You know, for me, like I have a daughter and just a wife, and just health. I had to take a step back and just like if I kept going, I felt like I would have stopped doing this forever. So knowing when to stop, not even stop, but taking a pause and break and just like go touch grass or just like hang out with friends truly matters because at the end of the day, it's all longevity. You want to be able to make like finish the marathon, and it's not a sprint. So I think that's great advice.
Yeah.
How do your family and friends feel about you making games, and have they seen your game and have they had given their opinion on the game?
Oh yeah. I'm lucky enough to get supportive friends, supportive parents.
Okay.
So when I show progress to my friends, they're always happy because they play games and all, so they think it's awesome.
I think that's great. I think it's great that your family and friends support you, and but I can't. Do you ever? How do they feel about the 12 hours of you working on it every day?
Um, they don't. No one really knows how much I work on this game, so everyone thinks I only work for 4 hours or 5 hours or something. But
Okay.
yeah,
I will. Hopefully, they never watch this stream because I literally put you on blast, and I apologize. I'll make sure to edit that out. I promise. I promise.
no, no, man,
No, I'm
it's
just kidding.
fine. Like it's not a secret or anything. Just like I don't even care enough about their opinion.
No, listen, I get it. I get it. It's something you enjoy doing, and honestly, if 12 hours, you couldn't miss that. I don't know if I can even stream for 12 hours. So, like I said, like, you must be really
Yeah,
loving what you do to be focused enough to put that much, a half a day into it. So like I said, I commend you for that. And, like, your work
thank you.
shows. Like, it really does show, like, of, like, just, like I said, just seeing the clips. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to play the game, but I'm hoping that when the demo comes out, that I will be able to. Um,
Yeah.
like I just said, like the biggest thing I really do love is just the feel, like the style of it, and just like the graphics. Like, so how did that come about? Like, how did you come up with like the art style, and this is the play style that you wanted to go for? I know you said Corpse Party was an inspiration, but how did you overall come up with just the this version of the game?
Um, I kept experimenting.
Okay.
Try again. You know how AI works? It
Um,
takes
vaguely, vaguely.
yeah. So um, you give it material to study, and she keeps trying over and over. So I did the same thing. I keep trying new things. Like
Mhm.
today, I learned the lighting tutorial.
Mhm.
So I want to try and see how it looks. The next day, I learned how to make shadows. So I try that.
Mhm.
I try animation. I see something cool in another game.
Mhm.
So I try to incorporate it in my game.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty awesome. Um, there's a lot of people out there that are inspired to be a game development or developer. Like, is there any advice that you would give somebody who is interested in doing this? Like, what is it like from like if you say if I want to be a game developer and I know nothing, like what is the some of the best advice you can give me to getting started into this?
Um, First thing, I think you gotta stop thinking and just get into it. Download the engine, play with the buttons, and then if you if you can watch some tutorials like on YouTube, you will find a bunch of tutorial series for free and that are amazing.
Okay.
Just start with one and keep practicing. Also, it's important to have fun, like to experiment your own stuff. Don't be afraid. Just try it. You know.
I think that's great advice. I really do. I do. Um, yeah, no, I totally get it. Just sometimes people just have to just get into it and just do research. Um, I think this is just, I don't even think I asked. Like, I know Course Party, like, I keep bringing Course Party because that's something. But is there any other horror games that you fancy or might be some of your favorites?
Um, Actually, there's two more.
Okay.
You know, Half-Life 1?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Half-Life sometimes can be a survival horror, like all the blood, the aliens, if you think about it.
Yeah, I actually played Half-Life Annex in VR, and it terrified me because some of the creatures and just trying to play that game in VR is not easy. So like that was one of the games that made my heart beat faster than a lot of other games that I've ever played. So
And yeah, Valve are like one of the best video games company.
yeah,
So you gotta learn from them. Always use reference.
yeah, no, I totally agree. What was the other? You said there was two games. You said Half-Life and
Yeah, yeah. Obscure. Have you ever played it?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obscure.
Obscure. It's with the like the school, the kids, the students, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I Hey, not a lot of people know that game. And I
I
thought that
played
game
it
was
on
great with
PS.
like yeah, PlayStation 2, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that game is sick because but you can do it. I think you can play single player or with another person, and
yeah.
those some of
I
those
played it.
yeah, it gave me like Silent Hill vibes.
I played it with my siblings when I was a kid. It was it was really awesome.
Nice.
Also, the music in Obscure
Oh
is
yeah,
just
it's peak.
epic.
Yeah, no, I
It's
definitely
epic.
love the music of
Yeah.
Obscure. Um, Now, like just asking some of these games gives me the mindset of where you want your game to be, and I think that it's going to be incorporated into that. I think that's beautiful. I think, like I said, I some when I am on X and I scroll looking for developers who or just people in just that love horror. I it's there's a lot of people that do this as well, but I like things that catch my eye, and your game really quickly is just like I said, the art, just the style of it caught my eye
Thank you.
so quickly. So I do have a question. This is just something in the future, but when your demo comes out or when your game is fully released, would you want to come back on the show to do a like developer commentary playthrough where I'm playing the game and you just tell like you talk about like certain aspects of the game in certain areas and we can go back and forth. Would that be something that you might be interested in?
Oh yeah, man, that will be a real pleasure. We can both compare the progress, and
Yeah.
yeah, it sounds fun. The future sounds exciting.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be fun because like you said that you can test the progress so that yeah, when your demo comes out, you're more than welcome to be on my show and we could do a like a walkthrough and then when the game's fully released to see just where from the demo to where it is when it's fully released and just see how much progress you've made on that. And I think it's a good way for people to know like the mindset of why you put certain things in certain areas and why like like that's the biggest thing like why you did certain things during the playthrough. So yeah, we could definitely get that set up. You let me know when the games are fully the demo and the game is fully released and we can get that going. But I
Yeah,
wanted
for
to
sure.
ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what are some of the goals that you want to achieve during like like a 5 year span?
Oh, have you watched One Piece?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
Uh,
finished. Like, I know I'm gonna get hated for this, but I never really finished it. I got to a point where, I just stopped watching it, and now I'm just so far behind that I don't know. I don't know if I can get back into it just because like my life has changed. But I love One Piece. I used to watch it all the time.
yeah. Um, so as Luffy progress, he gets new teammates.
Yep.
So for me, the way I see it, I'm on a journey, and I want to make my own team one day, perhaps. And
Hey. Okay. So you want to have your own studio, your own team, and all that stuff?
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that's the dream.
I think that's awesome. Would you want to work with like a big company like Xbox or something like that, or would you just want to stay like indie dev, um, and not becoming like a AAA studio?
Um, I think I want to stay indie
Okay.
at least until I gather experience, see what happens.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. This is a little off topic. I know we brought up One Piece, but is there any other animes that you are fond of? Because like I'm a real big anime guy, so the fact you said One Piece it piques my interest.
There's a Steins Gate, Parasite,
Oh,
Full Metal Alchemist,
yep, Full Metal. That's a good one. Oh, what was the
um,
one before you said? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Steins Gate,
Stansky.
Steins Gate. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard
yeah,
that one
it's
too.
time travel one.
Yeah, no, I think those under Full Metal is definitely one of my top 10, well, actually top five animes of all time. I think just like weirdly enough,
It's it.
I incorporate a lot of animes into like my lifestyle of just being able to just like all right, this certain character is doing this and like just sometimes it's motivation.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know, like
exactly,
people are like,
exactly.
oh, you're just watching cartoons in a way, and I'm like, that. First of all, that's super disrespectful, and second of all, like you like the storylines and just like how certain characters like solo leveling of the guy like literally was one of the weakest characters and with hard training and just beating enemies he became one of the best and it's just like
Yeah,
that's just that underdog role. Like my like, I love Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z will always be one of my favorites. But like, the just the hard work they put in every day just made it. Just sometimes I watch it just to motivate myself. You know, like
yeah, yeah.
so I
I
like I,
totally get it.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Um, I wanted to add, do you, so let's play a hypothetical. Say this game gets a lot of buzz, which I think it will be, and it's super successful. Would there be
I
a
hope so.
sequel? No, no, I believe so. Yeah, I'm positive manifestation. I'm big into that. So like I tell myself like I know I'm gonna be a full-time content creator moving forward.
Nice.
So like I do believe your game is gonna be successful. So when your
I
game
hope
is
so.
successful, will there be sequels or would you want to make a trilogy? Like what is the plan
Oh yeah.
when that happens?
Oh yeah, I think I definitely would want to make more. Like something in a parallel timeline,
Okay.
like side stories, like building up the universe a little more.
Okay. Okay. Dope, dope. If you could work with a studio from any game, or like say you can collaborate and add some of the things you learned with another studio that has made a horror game, what game would that be?
Uh,
Or game studio like game studio that made a certain horror game, what would that be? If you can pick one.
I think it would probably be Konami because
Konami?
of
Okay.
Silent Hill. Oh,
Damn, I love yeah. I think that's a you can't miss with that with Kojima and everything like that. You literally can't.
yeah.
You literally can't be. I think that's the perfect one. Um, I was gonna say my first thing that came to my mind was Capcom with like the Resident Evil series.
It's
Um,
their
that's the
competitor.
yeah the competition. I feel like like Silent Hill and Resident Evil have been neck and neck with each other, and I feel like
Uh,
once
yeah,
the
since day
remake.
one,
Yeah. And I
they've
feel
been
like the Resident Evil
competition.
came up with like the remakes kind of and then now Silent Hill's like, yo, we're coming out with remake two and we're like
Yeah,
I listen,
yeah,
it's great content. I love it. I
that's
love when they go
exactly
back
what's
and forth.
happening.
Yeah. But I just damn, hold on one second. My question went away. I had it on here. Oh yes, yes. The sound design. Uh how sound design in horror games is crucial for immersion. Could you share some insight of like your approach in creating like chilling audio elements?
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, I have a sound designer friend. His
Okay.
name is Migolian, and he's like super. He has lots of experience, and I share with him my work, and he says to me, "Do that, reduce that." He
Hmm.
helps me. So I learn from him. I learn a lot, and yeah, yeah.
Could you
So
give some examples of like some of the things advice he's given you like regarding like sound?
regarding what?
Regarding like the sound design, like you said, he helps you with that. Like, does he do it him like for like? Does he have a hand in the game, or has he given you advice on how to make the sounds for it?
Yeah, he have given me advice. Oh no, he even makes some free sounds for me.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, he's helping essentially.
Nice,
Helps a lot.
nice. I think that's
Yeah.
awesome. Um, what like? Oh my god, my brain is all a mess. I apologize. It is late, ladies and gentlemen, and I have a daughter,
Okay.
so like I'm not gonna be on my A game all the time.
Oh
But
yeah.
what are some of the mechanics that you can highlight from this game?
Game mechanic.
Yeah, yeah. So I see like there was one mechanics like switching weapons, it had like a wheel of where you can move your cursor to go over a certain
Yeah.
weapon to pull it out. But is there any other mechanics that you want to highlight that brings more attention to the game or makes it stand out from others? Hello? Check, check. Anis? Did we lose you? Check, check. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have lost Anis. I think we might have some.
I
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, my mic disconnected.
oh no, no, no worries, no worries, no worries. Did you hear the question, or I could repeat it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you said the mechanics.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to go over some of the mechanics for this game.
There's a mechanic that I'm still planning to make.
Okay.
It's not made yet, but it's the one that I will focus on to make puzzles. Have
Okay.
you played the game Medium?
Oh, medium. Yes, yes. Well, that's the
Yes.
ghost down. That's the one you can split her with her ghost self, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about making something like that. Like you press a key and the universe change. Like
Oh.
you take something from the other world, you move something
Mm-hmm.
to open puzzles.
Okay, I think that'd be
Uh,
cool. Like using like just a different universe or dimension to
yeah,
solve certain things.
yeah.
Nice,
There's
nice.
can I say it other mechanic?
Say that one more
Can
time, sorry.
can I cite other game mechanics?
Yeah, 100%. Yes, please do.
Yeah, so there's also a grid inventory.
Okay.
There's um there's a computer UI that you'll need to use to open puzzles. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's gonna be fun. I get like I said, I really do like that idea of just like the dimensions or just like trying to solve the. I'm a big puzzle fan until the puzzle I can't figure out the puzzle. So that's my downfall. Like if a puzzle's so hard and I spend hours on it, and then that's I guess that's a double edged sword for me. Like I love puzzles and I love working on it, but then I get to a point where I get stuck and I feel like I want to cheat and just look it up, but I'm trying to get better at it. There's certain games that
Yeah.
I'm just like because like as a live streamer, who's gonna want to watch 2 hours of you working on the same puzzle? You know, I think the longest I've ever worked on one was 45 minutes, and my chat was like, "All right, we're going to bed."
Yeah.
So
That
don't
hits hard.
yeah, don't make the puzzles too hard. Please,
Oh yeah.
or you know, if you're gonna be on the stream when the game is fully released, then I'm just gonna tell you to how tell me how to beat it. But
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Um, like even in puzzles, I won't make something that you won't understand. I
okay,
will first show you the mechanics, like make sure you get used to them,
and
and then
then
put them in a puzzle, like slowly. Like the puzzles will slowly get harder.
but you'll know how to do them. That's what
Yeah,
you're saying. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, Anise, I think like I said, I really do look forward to like the demo releasing, and I look forward to the game fully releasing. Is there anything else you want to tell our audience about your game, or just about you, or just anything in general that you want to bring up? The floor is yours.
um, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
just want people to wish me good luck. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I definitely wish you the best of luck, and if there's
Thank you.
anything on my end that I can help you with, or just I mean I have no skills in game development, but if there's anything else I can help you with, please feel free to reach out. And I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of Whispers of Horror. I think um, like I said, we'll definitely keep in touch in the future to do more of this.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, man. It was really fun. Thank
Yeah,
you for having me.
absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 21 of Whispers of Horror. Stay tuned for episode 22, where we be talking to more people in the horror space.